Alright, hello, welcome to my little tutorial on these glass towel magnets. I have a really cute little metal board and I wanted some magnets, so we're going to use these glass tiles to make some cute little magnets. I'll put the link up to where I got these glass towels. I found them on Etsy. Really nice rounded edges, a flat side and then a beveled side, and also the glaze that I use, it's from Sun and Moon Crafts. It's on Etsy also. I really like this glaze. It's easy to work with and it's water soluble and it doesn't stink. Alright, so what I did was I opened up my Photoshop and found an alpha I really like by Quirky Twerp on the digichick.com, and so I resized those letters just to be the size of the glass tiles, and I've already got some of them done here and printed them out on my presentation paper, Epson double-sided. You don't really need double-sided for this, but presentation paper. Love that paper. And as you can see, I'm just adhering the tiles to the paper with the glaze. So I've done a few already. I'm doing one for each, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for my little magnet board. So I'm going to, on the flat side of my glass tile, put some glaze. This is really trial and error on how much glaze to put on. I put enough to cover not quite everything and not kind of a thin coat. You want it when you push it down to kind of spread out. And don't get frustrated. I've had to do this many times. So it's just kind of trial and error. You can peel these off the paper and wash them off and reuse them. So don't worry about messing up your glass. Okay, so I'm just going to push this down and get it right where I want it. I'm going to hold it. I'm pushing down really hard and I'm going to hold it for a few seconds just to kind of get it to stick. It'll slip around for a minute. Make sure you push it hard enough and all the air bubbles will come out. Now, my little technique is to take a toothpick here and I just kind of wipe around the edges. I think it kind of seals the edges, gets rid of the excess. And that is ready to sit and dry. If you get glaze on the top or the sides, don't worry about that. We're going to clean those up afterwards. But these need to sit for at least an hour to really dry. And then we'll be back. Okay, it's been an hour. So these are nice and glazed on. Just going to cut them apart with my sharp little scissors and go as close to the edge as I can. Alright, can you see that? Pretty close. Now, I've got a lot of glaze still on the sides. So, to clean it up, I took one of the kids' like old baby washcloths and I just clean up the sides. And get all the excess glaze off. This is, you know, just to make me feel better, really. Because I like things all neat and tidy. It's really easy coming off here. Okay, all done. I'm just kind of buff it up a little. Alright, so now, let me get my file. This I actually snagged from my daughter's bathroom drawer. It's just an emery board. And I'm going to go around the edges, just making them smooth. Kind of rounded. Now, if you want to write a little sentiment or something on the back, now's the time to do it. Sometimes when I'm making pendants, I'll sign the backs, or I'll just my initials, MW. Alright, now we've cleaned up the sides, we have filed the edges, it's time to glaze the back, and then these need to sit for overnight. So, I'm get my glaze back out, and this is kind of trial and error too, but basically I'm going to fill in the surface area back here with the same glaze I used on the front. I like to do the edges first and making sure I'm really covering all of the paper to kind of seal in that edge, and then I just kind of flood it. These are so small, they're really quick. Alright, I am going to let that sit overnight. I would think at least like 8 hours. Just the more you let it dry, the smoother it's going to be. I don't really see any air bubbles in this one, but if you get air bubbles, I've heard you can put a little pin. The air bubbles on the back don't really bother me, so I don't usually do anything to them. But there you go. We're going to let them sit overnight. You can see they are completely dried. 12 hours is good, longer is better. If you stick your finger on them lightly and you can see your fingerprints, I say it's not enough. So that's how I tell. So they're all ready. I actually did the days of the week, and I wanted them kind of big, and so I think they turned out really cute. I've got my magnets here, and these are super strong little magnets. They're hard to get apart, but I wanted them strong for my magnet board. Oof! You saw that. Okay, so I'm going to use my E6000 glue here. Wow, that came straight off the... And I'm going to dab a little on the magnet and apply it to back of my little glass tile. Okay, according to the directions for this glue, this needs to dry also about 12 to 24 hours. So we're going to do all 7, and I'll get you one last picture of my magnets. And here's our finished magnets. Thanks for watching.